falconiforms or falconiformis falls in that category. So any species of the bird that falls here or that falls here, you know you're not supposed to eat those. And the vulture also falls in that category. And the kite also falls in that category, after his kind. Every raven, now the species of ravens, corvidae, and every raven after his kind. And another emphasis too. When the scripture says after his kind, that's the reason why we're taking this route. So anything that is accipitridae or falconiformis or corvidae, we know if it falls in that category, we are not supposed to eat it. But now our responsibility is this: being adherents of the Bible, search it out. Do some homework, take some initiative to learn. That's one of the things, or the benefits, I could say, from people who study the animals. Now we can utilize their research to help us better understand the word. Verse 16, and the owl. So the owl falls in this category. Strigiformes or strigiformis, and the owl, and the nighthawk. Now the nighthawk, similar to this one, just a little change. Instead of accipitridae, you have accipitrinae. Difference is the end. So the nighthawk falls into this category. And the cuckoo, which falls in this category. Which is the cuculidae. Okay? And the hawk, after his kind. The hawk falls again in the category of the accipitrinae. Okay? And the swan. Okay, the swan falls in this category. Oh, sorry. Which is Anatidae. Excuse me. And the pelican. And the pelican pelicanidae. Okay? Give everybody a few minutes to just rehearse those, and we're going to erase those and go for the next section. So you have accipitridae, falconiformis, corvidae, strigiformis, accipitrinae, cuculidae, anatidae, pelicanidae. Okay? Now, let me get these off the board. Make room for the next group. Okay, the gear eagle was the first one we had up on the board that I just erased, accipitridae. Okay, and the stork falls in this category. Okay, Ciconidae. Okay, and the heron, which is Ardeidae, okay, after her kind, and the lapwing, is this would be Sharedridae, okay? And the bat, which falls as Chirotera, all right? Or Chirotera. So these, according to verse 20, all fowls, these are the birds, the list prior to this one and this list here, that we should not eat. All you have to do, once again, search out these terms, and whatever bird falls under those categories, you know you're not supposed to eat that. So let me say this much. From the terms that we just listed, chicken doesn't fall in that category. Turkey doesn't fall in that category. Okay? Those are other types of birds. Okay? So, we're safe in that respect. Alright, so let me get this off the board. Let's move right along to verse 20. Now, the next verse, in 20, it says, all fowls that creep. Now, the fact that it says fowls, your mind should immediately go to the birds. But when it says fowls that creep, now what it's referring to, think about the fowl, and the fact that it's a fowl because of its wings and the ability to fly. But it says that creep, going upon all four. Not many birds that have 4 legs shall be an abomination unto you. But what species is there that's like a fowl in sense of flying, but it also has the ability to creep on 4 legs? What you're talking about the species called insecta, or insects. Okay? There are no insects. In other words, like the scripture said, they shall be an abomination unto you. Right? But he goes on to say this. Yet, verse 21, these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all 4. So let us know it has the 4 legs, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. So now he's talking about another or specific type of insect. Okay? So, what you want to do, this is the type of insect that we can eat. And this is the only category. Okay? Orthoptera. Okay? Orthoptera, which simply means straight wing. Now, there are 2 suborders and there are 2 infraorders within the species called Orthoptera. But let me read verses 21 and 22. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all 4, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. Even these of them ye may eat. Keep in mind, these are them which we can eat. They are, in other words, created for human consumption. Okay. Now, here's the interesting part of this. Because over here in the United States, where many of us are, we're not prone to eat, or we're not used to eating bugs. So that's something that's foreign to us. But, according to the word, it's something that is an acceptable food source. Right? So you have the locust after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. So now, what I did with this, took a look at the different terms. There are 4 different terms that's being used.